What is up, lads? Welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play as the Nation of Ulm, where it's the year 1503, and we just flipped to the Protestant religion last episode, at the end of last episode, and we no longer have a cardinal. So, the great church at Ulm has fulfilled its destiny, being the largest church in the world, as opposed to a cathedral. Because we kicked that cardinal out of here. We were like, get, go on, get. And we're now has fulfilled its role as the minstrel. With that being said, guys, we have a lot of military points, and our generals are so bad. We haven't had a good track record of rolling generals here, but our tradition's up to 41.3, and it's deteriorating here. I've got a lot of military points, so I'm going to go ahead and try to roll a nice general. There we go. 2312. That's what I'm talking about. That's not too bad. This 3 siege is really decent as well. So we have too many leaders. Get rid of those ones. If we could drill them, maybe it's worth drilling them. I don't know. But I still have a lot of military points, so I'm thinking about developing. Last episode we dropped this local development here. It's really cheap to do Wolfsburg. These grasslands, though, this could be a decent province. I don't think wine is surprisingly not very valuable. I actually don't know if the price of wine goes up at some stage. Surprisingly, it's not very valuable, though. Let me know, guys, but I know we have a lot of provinces in Germany which are good, like the textiles and so on later on. This whole area here of Upper Swabia is really nice. I know we got a lot of provinces. There's some coal here, so I don't think there's any harm in developing this province. We're not going to regret it if wine goes up. I don't think wine is very valuable, but maybe it goes up later. And for that reason, let's make this into a nice military province there. Get some manpower. We need that manpower. Yeah, I'm happy to do even more. With our power projection up and the advisor and the ruler here, we're not going to fall behind in military. Now, speaking of power projection, it's actually pretty low. Venice, Poland, and Lithuania. Truce with Poland comes up in 1 year, and our truce with Lithuania is already up. So we have the option of fighting this war. We could annul Poland's alliance with England if we separate peace him. This could be a really profitable war in terms of power projection if we humiliated Poland and show strength on Lithuania. We could show strength on Lithuania, but we're not desperate for monarch points. We could also kind of white peace Poland or take some of his cash for a shorter truce time. I think we might fight this war, guys. By the time our truce is up with Poland, we'll probably be able to call Bohemia in again. Perhaps not the case with Denmark, though. Lithuania's got military tech 6. Poland's actually at 9 already. Damn, that makes me hesitant to attack him. He's like one of the world's leading militaries right now. He's got 30k. That's actually making me hesitant. He doesn't have a military idea completed, so he does have 10% infantry combat ability there, but that's it. You know, he doesn't have the morale of armies like we do in the mercenary discipline. We obviously have the infantry combat ability as well, but he's got this upgraded unit there. God dang it. Okay, that's a no-go. However, let's insult. Get our power projection up a bit. Venice got wrecked by the Ottomans. He's now allied with France, though. Guess Venice is a no-go as well. Alright, so we're not going to be fighting a war over power projection. But yeah, before we continue on, last episode we actually took 2 provinces, which I kind of didn't really anticipate doing. Coalition kind of grows a bit. And what we're actually going to want to do, even though we're Protestant, we're going to want to actually attack nations that flip to Protestant here, if our neighbors flip to Protestant, in order to minimize the aggressive expansion that we get with nations like France, who are truly the formidable nations here that we don't want to join the coalition just yet. Because if we can maintain our current diplomacy, you know, even if all of Germany now that isn't as a subject was in a coalition, we could probably win, honestly. So it's not that frightening overall. Let's remove this now, this edict. Try to make sure we're getting money. As much money as we can. This crisis is religious turmoil, which is due to our religious unity being so bad, but we should be able to get rid of that, no problem. Yeah, so otherwise, I guess we're just hanging about. Now, I noticed, guys, that it doesn't tell you which center. It just says a nearby center. That's new. I don't know at what point that was implemented, but it used to tell you. It used to say a nearby center of, and then it would tell you the center which is converting you, the province. Right now, there are 2 centers, and one's converting the Teutons up, as he has recently flipped to Protestant, as we enforced it on him last episode. He's struggling a little bit with the religious unity. I did at the end of last episode really try to sort out the not religious unity, excuse me, the liberty desire. And the reason is, guys, because when this truce comes up with Poland like this, I don't want Poland supporting the Teutonic Order's independence. I mean, then his liberty desire would shoot all the way up. So that's why I tried so hard to sort that out. Definitely want to sort it out as opposed to just sit around. Coalition is diminishing more and more. It's like they're afraid of us because they're certainly angry. But that's good to see. Alright. This dude. Damn it, dude. Oh, there's a new center. Okay. 3 centers up and running. And they're all Germany oriented. I guess that's not a bad thing. I was saving this diplomat to kind of claim on whoever's being converted, but nobody. Nobody's been converted just yet. Brunswick looks really vulnerable. As food. Alright, we shouldn't waste our diplomat though. Relations are maxed with the Teutons. Oh, let me check. Yeah, we can integrate them. Somebody made me paranoid because they just were swearing up and down that you can't integrate a subject if you can't core the land up. Like right now, we don't have a port, we can't call them up. And they're so wrong. I don't know why they were under that impression, but they were making me worried that that was in fact the case. But as you guys can see, we wouldn't be able to core any of these, and we can integrate the Teutonic Order. I just wanted to check that while we can. That's not an issue at all. Let's look at this next bonus that we can get here. Number of states, that's nice in general, but we don't have that as an issue right now. Global trade power and state maintenance. I think the number of states is the most appealing, but much like the absolutism, it's not actually doing anything for us at the moment. So Bohemia's got a crisis of religious disunity, and he's a primarily Protestant by the look of things, but yet he's not flipping. He's not flipping. He's maintaining his composure. I hate to do this, guys, but let's lose Republican tradition. I don't want to lose stability there. I do intend eventually to no longer be a republic. I'm not sure what kind of fallout that's going to have with this, as I know many of these are available because we are a republic. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be the easiest option to get us out of this government type, is to have a dictatorship by dropping below 50 Republican tradition. I'm just hoping to get a young guy that we can pimp out, make him real good stats. Pretty much just like this guy, but younger, a second version, before he becomes our dictator. Now this guy's going to get a new personality trait. Hopefully it's not bad. But yeah, I guess it's about time that we start doing that. Alright, I want to keep an eye on which ones are being converted. At the moment, pretty much nobody. Nobody who we can claim and attack. Oh! This guy joined the coalition. And he's 100% Protestant, but he's not converting. It's funny how some nations do that. I think it's when he's fought rebels recently, and there's no unrest. They don't bother converting under those circumstances. Oh, okay, he's free now. Limburg is free now from a union over Brunswick. Brunswick just got separate peace by somebody. Alright, coalition growing, guys. A little bit of concern, but we're fine. As long as Austria maintains friendship with us. God dang it. I'm not going to lose stability, so taking a diplo relations hit there with Austria. He's not very he's not very friendly. Our relations are basically maxed with him at 70. 75. So who's going to be converted next? Oh, Munster joins, of course, of course. A lot of these nations that we buffered out with relations, guys, now hate us because we're Protestant. They've dropped below, and they're turning outraged. Okay, let's take up for -5, because it's going to increase in cost there with the Institute of Colonialism. So we're now on par with Poland. Oh, yes. Alright, it's wartime. Lithuania's being attacked by the Ruskies. So, I'm on par in tech. We've got a decent general. Yeah. Alright. It's time to make a move. I'm not happy with my power projection being as low as it is. So I'm gonna humiliate and call in Bohemia. Now, what I want to do is separate peace. Oh, I completely forgot about Brandenburg. God dang it. Poland is so strong. God dang it. And of course, we can't even separate peace him. God dang it. Okay. I want to make my way towards Warsaw and separate peace Poland. God dang it. Monk's dropping the ball, guys. I forgot he had that. He's much stronger than he looks. God dang it. I'm making my way towards Poland. He might be out east a bit here fighting the Ruskies, but I want to separate peace him, and then Lithuania is just going to be completely free. But even with that declaration of war, that was power projection. Try to keep our army tradition up and so on by fighting this war, and let's go. Making my way downtown towards... Okay. Muscovy's already on the capital. Towards the Polish forts. So, the peace offer here, hopefully, look at this, man. If we did that, Bohemia would take some of the money, but I want to break his alliance with England, and then England could definitely... This is kind of the minimum that I'd like to do, is break the alliance. England could definitely be a potential good friend here to help us against... he's rivaling Castile. Maybe not. To help us against France and to keep him out of the coalition here, guys, because I intend to go to really blow up in Central Europe, if possible. but I'm not sure if we're going to get England, considering Castile and England don't like each other. We don't have enemy of enemy with England, so I guess not, but I will improve relations with him anyway. Improves relations 20%, that's a pretty useless modifier. So we seem, we're doing a good job backdooring. Alright, rip Republican tradition. Our ruler's really old, but he's going to be 666 now. And I love the 50 admin monarch points. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whew, that's low. It's a bit earlier than I intended to change government type, but we'll see how things go here. Yeah, we're doing a good job backdooring Poland here. He seems to be fighting out in the east. Okay, one's been converted there, there. And where's the third province being converted? I don't see it. There it is. Okay, so still not interesting. If I saw, for example, you know, Cologne being converted, I'd be claiming it up, because I want to take out Protestants, guys. That's where I want to spend my aggressive expansion. In the meantime, this is a war which is setting us up in the future, but it's aggressive expansion-less. I'm trying to slow roll them here in case Poland comes out of the blue. This is a... We've got to be careful fighting on this province. Muscovy actually stepped off of Warsaw. Interesting. Making good money while we loot. I'm surprised, guys, because we've got a lot of mercs right now, which is important. Our manpower's going to stay up. And that's worth a 0.14. Heck yeah, I'll build a... Nice. Build a nice old church there. Invest some of this money that we've got. But this is going really well. If we can get Poland out, Lithuania is going to be a complete and utter pushover. And so far, if this keeps up, if we can just siege these down, this is going to be an extremely decisive victory. And that's what I like to do while we're waiting and worrying. Uh-oh. So this guy ditched. He must be afraid of enemies. Coalition's kind of regrowing. And that's got to do with us looking vulnerable, I'm sure, while we fight a war of this scale. According to this, we're frightened about this war. But obviously at this rate, we're not. Yes. Krakow falls. Okay. Warsaw should not be too difficult to take out. If we can beat the Muscovites there. Which apparently we cannot do. Dang it. I really like the development cost reduction, guys. I really, really do. Oh, let's take that for -5. Okay, so I'm gonna... So be it. I'm gonna do that in order to keep the burghers happy. Now here, I want to protect Bohemia's progress. Let's head out here. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, so he abandoned Berlin, surprisingly. He's intimidated by these forces. The Poles do have the... No, it's the rebels, okay. I thought because of the tech and this good general, he was afraid to fight in the woods there, but no, big rebel faction spawns. Okay. So we're close to getting the minimum. Perhaps if we take this fort with a little bit more time, Poland will give us the minimum of what we design. Then as long as we hit that minimum, we know we're going to hit... Okay. The Ottomans just broke Muscovy's relations with Circassia. Obviously, Circassia is going to get crushed here. And I didn't actually realize how Russian-oriented the Ottomans are in this game. So the Ottomans are blowing up a bit. Ottomans #1. Jeez, man. Ming is still unmolested by the Ottomans, though. He has potential. The point in which the Ottomans start going down the Levant as well is the point they just get outrageous. I'm wondering if, you know, in the next few decades, if the Ottomans are a valid rival for us, and we can ally... Did I say Ming? I meant the Mamluks. I think I said Ming earlier. We could ally the Mamluks, that would be good. Right now, we're not even a great power, so we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. We would definitely have to rival the Ottomans in order to get those relations. Okay. Do you guys remember last episode I was talking about subjects? The Livonian Order is only a little bit above 100% war score cost. If we took this, we could actually subjugate the Livonian Order. And I kind of think that he might really be worth our while as a subject, as subjects do really well for us here. But he's also getting downsized, it looks like, if he loses this war. So what I will do is I'll try to have the Teutonic Order make a claim for us, at least for the future, that we might like to utilize. Okay, let's just sit here. Protect. Don't break your progress. Don't. I hate it when they do that. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Life's good. We're not doing something with one of our diplomats. But I don't know where to use it at the moment. I can't believe Baden pulled an alliance with Austria. Like, why? He's so pathetic. Okay, Poland's about to break. About to give up. What is our innovativeness? 22.9. That's something. Of course, your innovativeness does have to be up to utilize the coal, right? I think so. Unless it's a really high developed province, so that's pretty cool. 2.2 reduction to all costs. I mean, it's something, you know. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. Our unity is so good that we're not going to suffer from the disaster. I don't want my war exhaustion to go up, so I'm going back to re-siege these. And if Berlin falls, Poland's going to be done as a dodo. It's going to be done-donified. Hopefully, there we go. Like Trier, if we could just get a claim on Trier, he would be a good nation to take out if he's Protestant. I was hoping that if we fight this war, we could help our prestige out a little bit and get our power projection up. Oh. Reduced development in Ulm, but it's just so highly developed already. It's not the area, is it? It's just Ulm. Okay. Still, goods produced here in Ulm, that's nice. Yeah, and then by the time this war is over, I'm hoping that there's some Protestants for us to kill, and therefore nations like France are not so psychotically mad at us despite expanding. I should look to see if there's anybody we can get out of the coalition, considering we have a diplomat free. I'll improve relations with Bremen, try that. 2 production efficiency. Get us some sweet, sweet cash there. These sieges feel really slow. No, don't cancel. Good job. Poland's gonna give up anytime. Ah, I wish I'd give up already because I don't want to walk back and re-siege those. Okay, knowledge sharing from Castile. Yes, please. Wait, is that even worth doing though? If it is. Okay, we're spreading out here. Excellent. I think the dev is so high that it's spreading here, but I'm not sure. I was gonna say, is it even worth doing if it's not spreading, right? But apparently it is spreading. Nice. At a decent rate. Yeah, that's totally worth doing. Awesome. Maybe it is only spreading because he's knowledge sharing. I think that might be the case. It's spreading in our high dev provinces because he is knowledge sharing. Because it's located in the area of Lower Swabia. I think that's the case. His knowledge sharing is making it spread, so that was totally worth doing. Okay, Berlin Falls, yes. Very nice. Yes. Yes. And our truce should not be too long with Poland. Excellent. So, now Lithuania is an absolute joke. In fact, I'm not even going to bother having this stack that we have currently stuck over there. I'm only going to bring the one, our sieging stack with the cannons. Lithuania's going to be an absolute joke now because he's getting ravaged by Muscovy as well. So we're going to show strength on him. Get those sweet, sweet monarch points. And continue our kind of legacy as a Western technological leader here. Swimming in those monarch points. We are going to have another relation slot eventually, guys. Once we get this tech and we... Yeah, let's focus our admin points. I've been able to do that for a few years, but I kind of forgot. It's no big deal, because we're ahead of all points. But next group is going to be an idea group, admin idea group. And then after that, I think really we want to keep our focus on admin, because I'll probably be blowing up after that. At least here's hoping. Alright, is there anybody else being converted by a center that I want to be claiming on? 1, 2, 3. Let's wait till Ulm converts. Anhalt. If Anhalt switches to Protestant religion and we improve relations with him, he could leave the coalition. Dude, we're doing so well economically. I love it. I love it, dude. We've got so many mercs. And the mercs have 2.5 additional discipline. And if we could grab that, that's 7.5 additional discipline. If we can just focus on mercs, guys, if we continue being this affluent, that's the dream. We'll be so strong. Uh-oh. $20? I can't get out here. Damn it. Please give me access. Damn it. Ah, damn it, I'm stuck. Alright, well that makes that decision easy for me. Feeling the pain there. That little cheeky event. 20 though. Let's drill this guy. Try to improve that general if possible. 20 rebel stack, that's huge. I need my whole bloody nation's troops out there to participate. Okay, 0.09 or 11? This is way better for development, but that's good enough. That's good enough. We'll do that first and hopefully do both of those workshops, because this is a really good place to develop here. As I think it's farmlands? Yeah, dude. This is a great place to develop there. For the future... Oh, is Lithuania pieced out? No, he hasn't. He actually ate some of Kiev, that's no problem. He's still a pushover, right? Seems that way, because his tech is 2 behind us. So I'd really like to piece out with the show strength before my power prediction drops below 50. But going for his capital is definitely the way to go. He doesn't, apart from the one we already have, he doesn't seem to have any other forts. So if we can take this, that should be enough if we just go around. I was trying to dodge his army, as it looked like it was hunting us, but if he's sieging this down, let's go around sieging up the rest of his land so that we can peace out. We need that 100%. See, he mobilized again. I'm not sure if he's trying to kill this little stack that I have here. I hope not. How about we attach to the Teuton War? He is. He totally is. How rude! Okay, he's afraid of us. Good. Can you attach to me, please? Why are you not cooperating? Alright, so be it. If we can just siege up the rest of his territory, this war is won. And unfortunately, we haven't expanded this episode, guys, and I'm not sure at this rate that we will. So he did actually peace out Muscovy this time. Wait, Muscovy lost? No way! Muscovy had some of this, some of these. And he lost them. I'm mind blown. I mean, I guess Muscovy was fighting Poland and Brandenburg as well as Lithuania. So I suppose while he was out here, they did a bit of base trading, and these rebels demoralized him, and Lithuania was able to piece him out. But I'm just mind blown that he actually lost there. The rebels lowered his enthusiasm, I guess. It still shouldn't matter for us. We should be okay, as we did manage to separate peace Poland, and this guy's base trade, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. So we're much safer to split up and get this war done sooner. Coalition grows, dude. Ah, we could get him out. Reformation spawns in England. Wow. See, I was thinking he was gonna go Anglican or something. We can get Nuremberg out. I'm confident about that by just getting our relations all the way up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Keep an eye on this. See, I don't want him to defend himself. It's not preferable. No, why? Get him, Bohemia. Good job, Bohemia. You're the man. Oh, he even took another fort from Muscovy. God, how rude. Naturally, we're still winning. Thankfully. Because that's just tedious. Took me a moment to realize. Got the ticking war score. His enthusiasm's low. Yay! Extra maneuver on our general there. Life's good in the hood. Build buildings. Okay, 50 admin points. Maybe it's a bad time to take that. The tax income is good, but we're doing okay economically. I'll hold off until we've gotten the humanist ideas, just in case we would have some inefficiencies in the future if I was to take it right now. Just in case. Alright, maybe he'll peace out for 85. Nope. Looks like he's going to be Protestant, perhaps. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a hard choice. I'll actually take the money. Believe it or not. We're doing alright with our low prestige. I value money. Big time. Now, church power. The good news about being Protestant, guys, is it's definitely more military oriented than Catholic. And that's good, because, you know, we've been doing alright with our German traditions and the infantry combat ability here, but let's face it, in the grand scheme of things, compared to nations like France, we're going to be very weak. So the fact that we're Protestant gives us a little bit of an edge here with morale and discipline and manpower recovery. Each of those are good, probably ideal for us. But in the meantime, I might be better off taking like 5% development cost reduction or something to this effect. Ooh, that's actually nice. I mean, not for us, because we're going to become a dictatorship here shortly, but just in general, as a republic. That's actually really nice. I didn't realize that one there. I don't think that would be available if it would be legitimacy if we were in a republic. That's why I wasn't actually aware that was in there. Now, production is huge later on, but for us it would be 0.7 ducats. Yep, I think I'm going to go with the 0.5 development cost, because with how far we are ahead, we're going to get 100 of each here. We're going to be doing some developing, and that's why I tried to keep this up. And let's stack some of those bonuses there. Alright. With 90%, if we're not there already, we're going to be damn close. We're going to be damn close. Yeah, so this felt a little bit lackluster, this episode, guys. I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. You know, every now and then, it's just the nature of the game, given our circumstances here in Germany. The aggressive expansion is so brutal, but we have to fight some wars like this every now and then. Try to be productive. Boom! 77 power projection. Now we're exiled, let's get out of here. Try to be productive whilst not increasing our aggressive expansion. Now I wonder, if we finish with this war, if some of these nations will leave due to being afraid of us. Otherwise, this guy's Protestant now, so I'm going to improve relations to him, try to diminish the coalition a little bit, and then probably get back to attacking some fools. But I was hoping that there would be some individual Protestants that we could actually attack. At this rate, it's not the case. And guys, I'm really glad to see that we're making 7.8 with our army maintenance up and a ton of mercenaries. I'm feeling a little bit rich. That's cool, because we have to be rich, guys. This game is serious business. We have to take all of Europe. So that makes me feel a little bit optimistic here that we're going to be a little bit of a powerhouse. Aggressive expansion's looking good with France. That's really good. The other thing to consider is if we do pull an alliance with England, then Castile's going to take a detrimental relations hit, so we've got to keep relations up with him. Yeah, but life's looking good. Looks like we got a lot of Diplo points right now, and that can be invested, guys, to benefit us. We've got a workshop coming along here, so... yeah, I think this is the appropriate place. And here in Mainz. Mainz has the workshop, they got paper. Paper's worth a lot right now. I think it stays wealthy all up until the printing press spawns, and it's wealthy, and then it starts to decline later. But look how cheap it is in farmlands here, so let's do that. Yep, production is increasing significantly. Cool. Keep that money up. I don't know how valuable glass is later on. 3's not bad, but otherwise we don't really have good resources right now. Apart from Ulsberg, but Ulsberg's already highly developed. So I might... we have tons of military points. I might do this. Do some military points to produce our production even more. Because right now we don't have anything to spend diplo points on. Nice. That's good. Once this workshop finishes, it's going to be worth even more. Significantly more. If only my plan... oh, some prestige. Yep, I'll share maps with you Ottomans. I'm pretty sure the AI can just see everything anyway. So Muscovy's not doing very well, guys. This is... considering he just lost that, he's not in good shape at all. And, this is a really bad Russian game, guys. He's blocked out here by Novgorod's diplomacy. Novgorod has actually managed to expand. Livonian Order was downsized. He's got some decent reconquest there. Kind of, I'm thinking maybe this relation slot could be with another subject up here. The coalition's not diminishing. I wonder, I was going to take a break after this episode anyway. I wonder if I open and close the game, if sometimes, I kind of hate that about this game, honestly, because it feels a bit cheaty, but coalitions often kind of update and disperse if you open and close the game. Salzburg looks like a really intriguing nation. I should claim up his land. If he flips Protestant, he's going to be ideal for us to kill. Ideal. Okay, Baden's getting converted. Nice, nice, nice. Anhalt is in fact getting... he's going to have 100% religious disunity. Right now he's at 50%, so he's probably going to flip Protestant and then leave the coalition because, well, his relations will increase, especially if we... apparently we need to improve our relations. Right now we're doing fine, guys. We're doing fine. I am going to desperately want to spend some admin points here shortly, though, on expanding. It's a little bit slow, but that's just how it is in the HRE. So I think officially we did not expand this episode, but we're doing just fine. I'm really excited about just how powerful our economy is. It's really exciting to me. I'm even able to drill my armies, but with that being said, let's drill our armies on the only locations that we actually have unrest. No! Alright, well, let's not go crazy. I don't like this guy as our final dictator, I don't think so. Let's actually take an inflation hit here. And I might just go ahead and reduce our inflation to get rid of that a bit. So that unrest should be gone, I suspect. Yep. Okay, this dude's at 50%. I'll just buffer it up just a tad, and there we go. He's going to leave the coalition as he's friendly. Let's claim up Salzburg on the off chance that he will That guy's got above 50 relations as well. Get our relations up here so that when he flips Protestant, which I assume he will, there will be 3 nations leaving, and it might result in the decline of that coalition. Now, hoping that Salzburg gets converted, he flips Protestant, and that would be perfect. We can take a big chunk of development here, which would not offend the Catholics so much. That's what it's all about. That's what we've been hoping to do, and unfortunately, there's the provinces that are being converted are just not significant enough. They're not our neighbors. Yeah. Looks like Oldenburg's getting hit. That's good. But yeah, that's actually going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That's the plan, and it's just going to have to take some time. I can actually build a manufactory, though. It would be most of our money. We'd have 100 left, but I might do it while we have the... I think we have this bonus going, but it must not be for much longer. Growing economy. Maybe it's tapered off already. Yep, I think it's gone already. This costs 455 ducats. I might do it for 0.4. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm feeling pretty strong, guys, as all. We just slapped around some of our enemies, right? Obviously, I'd like to take a big chunk of Brandenburg with the help of our friends, hopefully. If Poland no longer allies England or something like that once our truce is up in 4 years. But that's going to be in a future episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time where we continue on the crusade as the most OP nation in the world. See you then.